Ladies and gentlemen, our program will begin shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, our program will begin shortly.
If you can't know why, dare you to love. Oh, even if you're hurting, you can only see yours. Even if you think it's not enough, oh, I dare you. I dare you. Oh, I dare you to love. When I was 24, あの頃にはもういそう人とは違う好きが分かってた時には悩んで縮こまってもいいんだ飛び込みたいよ好きなものを好きと言える今の自分が誇らしいつまらない理由をつけてた気分にはさよなら誰のためでもないから I like it baby I like it 何を言われてもいいよ I like it baby I like it Do you wanna play with me? Yeah 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 I say I like it You say I like it Do you wanna play with me? Yeah 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 I say I like it You say I like it Just gotta be blue 未だ消えず燃えてる満たすことのない夜時には落ち込んで見失わっても Breathe and live 信じられるよ好きなものを好きと言えたいあの頃の自分はいない硬い殻を破り捨てたらほら未来が待ってる僕が僕らしく入れる I like it baby I like it 君が君を生かしてる I like it baby I like it
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the New Skin Empower You virtual event. Our program is about to begin.
A commitment to excellence and innovation, a desire to do things better. This is the heart of New Skin. Always. Back in 1984, our founders had a dream to do things a little differently. Since then, the world around kept changing in big ways and small, both close to home and abroad. Long-established barriers, both figurative and literal, came down. Borders shifted, attitudes evolved, and new ideas broke free. Suddenly, anything seemed possible. Against this ever-evolving backdrop, we saw our dream turn into our reality. Our mission was clear: to nurture more dreams and empower more lives with spoonfuls of beauty and hope. Soon, the time was right to open global doorways. From a small-scale company in Utah, we became Nu Skin International. We expanded bit by bit, garnering business success and acclaim. But our vision of success was so much more than that. For us, it was synonymous with spreading smiles. As we moved forward, our revolutionary ideas met their match in revolutionary technology. We collaborated with the best minds and invested in innovation, creating solutions that broke new grounds in beauty. Today, our One Big Nu Skin family is present in nearly 50 markets. Together, we are committed to a greener and brighter tomorrow for all. Discover the best you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President and Chief Executive Officer Ryan Napierski and Executive Vice President, Chief Global Growth and Customer Experience Officer Connie Tang.
Live from New York, it's Nu Skin Night. So Connie, we are here in New York City at last in your neighborhood. Aren't you from New York?
I am, so welcome to my hood. So excited to see you all.
It's so great to be here with you. You know we can't be here in person together, but we wanted to come together for this Inspire event. Welcome to this session of our Empower You broadcast, and thank you so much for joining us today, tonight, this morning, wherever you are in the world. And before we go any further, Connie and I wanted to congratulate all of our affiliates we celebrated earlier who advanced in titles. Those are big accomplishments, and we're so proud of you as you are on your way as part of our Nu Skin team.
That's right. Congratulations again. You are impacting so many lives. Ryan, watching that video of our company's milestones, I'm really struck by how far Nu Skin has come, and yet how much our core values and mission have remained rock solid.
You're absolutely right, Connie. And the fact that more than 30,000 registered Nu Skin's affiliates are joining us from all over the world today shows once again that our founder's vision was truly extraordinary.
It's true, and you'll all hear from our founders, Blake, Steve, and Sandy today, which is always so wonderful. And this time, they're going to have a little bit of fun. Well, actually, more than a little bit, and I can't wait for that.
I really want to encourage you to set everything else aside during the Empower You broadcast and give yourself this time to focus on your Nu Skin business. Our teams have prepared so much content for you that you can use to really strengthen and help you drive your business forward. You're going to learn about our products and global strategies, our mission and vision, and our path forward.
And the workshops. That's an opportunity to really dig in and become a student of Nu Skin. You'll learn how to leverage social sharing, the new digital tools that are coming your way, how to really become customer obsessed, and so much more. And it's all accessible from our virtual lobby, as you saw earlier when Shay gave you a quick tour. And make sure you click around that lobby and check out the Nu Skin store, the Force for Good Foundation, I mean everything. It's such a cool way to participate and empower you.
And remember, all sessions of Empower You will be available on demand after the broadcast. So no matter what time zone you're in, you'll be able to catch every moment at your convenience.
Oh, and remember the chat. There's a chat function for each region in your native language. So use it to say hello to everybody, reconnect, and participate throughout the broadcast. We want to see your comments. Isn't it, totally cool and fantastic how the entire Nu Skin community is able to connect like this? And even though Empower You is virtual, there is still such excitement in the air. I mean, I know we're electric here. I just love that about this community.
Oh, I do too. And now anything to be excited about, we're going to connect live with hundreds of affiliates right now. So please welcome a few of our new brand representatives who registered early and are joining us now live behind us. So hello everybody, can you see us?
Oh my God, look at them, how cool!
Wave if you can see us, this is amazing.
Wave, these brand representatives represent markets from all across the globe. And we are thrilled to have them live with us. Look how awesome.
So let's find out where everyone is from. So everyone from the Americas, can you raise your hands if you're from the Americas? We got the Americas up there. Yep. What about Europe, Middle East, and Africa? You're all behind me now.
Yep.
Wave to me, Europe. Do we have anyone? This is 1 a.m., I think, in Brussels. It's a late night.
Yes, it is. It's
How
a late
about
night.
Southeast Asia, Pacific? Wave. Can we see anybody?
Yep.
There we go.
Well,
okay, we got a
how
few.
about Greater China? Greater China, Korea, and Japan. Yay! All right.
Listen, we are so excited to have you participating in this broadcast live. And we know you're excited too because you were among the first to register. So thank you for doing that. We love the enthusiasm in the Nu Skin community, enthusiasm for our mission and our vision, our purpose, and of course, these amazing products we're going to talk about tonight. And I know each of you have your favorites. So before we sit back and get going, why don't you show us your favorite personal care product? If you're there, go ahead, hold them up. Let me see. Can I see any of these Nu Skin products? Does anyone have any right at hand?
Let me see.
What do we
have?
got?
Oh, I do see some of them. Look
There's
at
a
that.
LumiSpa.
I see a LumiSpa.
Yeah.
I see an Age Lock Me cleanser. Oh, I see Boost. I see Boost.
Boost.
Awesome. This is awesome. Ryan, do you have a favorite?
Okay, Connie, I couldn't possibly choose just a single product. That would be like choosing one of my favorite children. There's just too many to count. But you know what, Connie? Like many of our attendees here today, you're relatively new to the Nu Skin family, and we love having you here. So if you could pick one thing you love most about Nu Skin, what would that be?
Well, that's like an impossible question. I guess that's what I get for asking
That's
you
right.
a hard
That's
question.
a payback. It's
Oh,
payback.
man. I guess I would have to say that more than any other company I've known, Nu Skin really is on a mission to empower people globally.
Absolutely.
And that means providing what people need to look, feel, and live better and make a positive impact on the world. And I really do love that. That is just completely aligned with my personal mission.
Yeah, what a great answer. That's mine too. So what do you think? Tell us what you think the best thing about Nu Skin is. Go ahead and type it in the chat box right to your side. We want to see some of those answers streaming up here across the globe. Connie, I do think they all agree with you. Empowering people is what it's all about. It's what this broadcast is all about. Now let's hear from some of you, our affiliates, about what you love most about Nu Skin.
Hello， 大家好，我是曹红。感恩遇见 Nu Skin， 一开始是被产品的优异所征服，在追逐冻龄的道路上，随着对如新更深入的了解，越发发现这是一家非常有温度的公司。受尽了滋养计划，让我明白，时尚不是有钱人的专利，而是有爱的人的专利。不断创新的科研成果，加上引人向上的理念，让人无法不深爱这家公司。
Hi Nu Skin family, it's Audrey and sending a great love from Seoul, Korea. Actually, there are a bunch of reasons of why I love Nu Skin. The integrity. This is the most reason why I love Nu Skin. The founders and partners work in the company. Sales leaders live all around the world and even customers. I believe that we are the people who know what the real integrity is and what the real good means. And as you know, our business opportunity and the culture encourages an amazing movement that, we together make this world to be a better place. I really love the mission of this company.
Hello everyone, I'm Julie Yang from Taiwan. I've been using Nu Skin products for 23 years, since I was 23 years old. And yes, I'm 46 already now. This product, Synthetic Glacial Marine Mat was the first product when I first contacted with Nu Skin, and of course, not only the product, but also all the products as you can see on the desk, all my favorites. Nu Skin's mission, vision, and also culture, I also love them so much.
我是一个非常外向的人，每天喜欢和不同的人交流分享。跟伙伴们在一起，正是如新这样的一平台，给了我这样的机会。在如新结识了很多志同道合的伙伴，每天都能以积极的面貌面对新的挑战。其次，如新的产品是一个绕不开的话题。在我考察如新的时候，当时是抱着将信将疑的态度。最后，如新优异的产品进一步的说服了我自己，现在已经是一个非常忠实的牛粉。在如新，善的文化是一种滋养，觉得自己有能力去帮助他人的时候，感到无比的快乐和幸福。
I love Nu Skin because Nu Skin has become my family. It makes me feel part of a family, and I'm eternally grateful for the confidence, the courage, the love, the support, and just everything you get from being a part of this community.
Wow, those are pretty amazing. I heard a whole bunch of themes there that are just inspiring to hear. Themes about our mission, our products, being a force for good. After 26 years with Nu Skin, there are too many things that I love about this company and this amazing global community. It's hard to pick just one. But today I'm going to say that my favorite thing about this community is you, our affiliates and our brand representatives. I love your belief in this company and our empowerment mission. The fact that you considered Nu Skin, you looked at our products and our purpose, and you decided to join this community to make the difference in the world. We just met with a bunch of new brand representatives, and I know that there are many more out there with us at Empower You. My journey began with Nu Skin 26 years ago when I joined the company. I always say that I signed the wrong contract as an employee rather than an affiliate. I sat in my first convention where I heard from our founders, Blake Roney, Sandy Tillotson, and Steve Lund talk about the company's mission to empower people to improve lives. For a kid growing up in Utah with a father who was a great man, but who never benefited from this concept of empowerment and the idea that we actually hold all the ability within ourselves to define our own destiny, I was all in. Our mission makes me think of my favorite quote, which I tore from a magazine that my grandfather gave me when I was just a kid. I still have that page in my home office. It's a quote from Henry David Thoreau that says, "Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined." I love that you are doing just that. You're moving confidently in the direction of your future towards living the life that you imagine. All of you are in the right place today because you chose to be with your Nu Skin family today. Across the globe, in more than 50 countries, thousands of Nu Skin affiliates are tuned in right now to empower you, and that's amazing. Nothing can keep this community from coming together. Celebrating your achievements together as we just did, learning together as you will in our workshops, and connecting in a way that makes Nu Skin so very special. Thanks for being here and for being an active part of this community. So I have a question for you all. What is your why? Have you ever tried to boil down to just one word why you do what you do? What is it all about? You're all amazingly brilliant people who could be spending your time doing all kinds of things. Why Nu Skin? So if you have a piece of paper, and for my friends here that are there, write down your why in one word and put it up on the screen. And if you don't have paper, put it in the chat. I want to see some of these answers. What do we have? Empowerment. Improving lives. That's 2 words, not fair. Lifestyle. Products. Those are amazing. Listen, let's talk about these things together. And my comments over the next little bit, now stay tuned, they're a little bit long, I'll warn you in advance, but I want you to know about the future and where we are heading at Nu Skin. The world is changing at an accelerated pace. Have you ever wondered why the world seems to be moving faster and faster? Less than 100 years ago, humans were literally glued to the surface of this planet, traveling by wagon or boat. Here we are 100 years later, and there is a literal commercial race to space. Why is the world moving so fast? It all boils down to technology and this relatively obscure concept known as Moore's Law. Gordon Moore was the founder of Intel. He observed in 1965 that the number of transistors in a dense integrated circuit doubles about every 2 years. What's so interesting about this concept isn't the number of transistors on the integrated circuit. I don't even know what that means. Rather, what the notion that technology enables or fuels the ambition of human beings to do more, achieve more, and become more. 37 years ago, 3 young people started Nu Skin in a small apartment building in tiny Provo, Utah, way before the internet, before digital, social media, smartphones, way before e-commerce. And just look at what Nu Skin has grown into today. How did this all happen? It happened because of the ambition of these 3 entrepreneurs and a host of independent business owners in Clara McDermott, Craig Tillotson, and Craig Bryson, who together built a foundation of innovation that has powered Nu Skin's perpetual evolution through this rapidly changing landscape in which we operate today. We're not one of those companies you've heard of that refuses to evolve. Think of companies in your market, companies in the US like BlackBerry, Kodak, Blockbuster. These were all companies who were amazing innovators in their time. They were at the top of their game one day, but they failed to adapt to a changing marketplace. That is not Nu Skin. We observed the same trends shaping the world, and we've evolved and pivoted to remain vibrant and dynamic as we've always been. As Dr. Joe Chang likes to say, innovation is literally in our DNA. Today, we're seeing enormous opportunities in our future as a result of the changing landscape. Technology, commerce, the way people work and shop are providing incredible opportunities. We all know how e-commerce was a game changer, completely disrupting retail forever. I saw a study the other day that charted global e-commerce from 2014 to 2024. In 2014, retail e-commerce was totaled around 1.34 trillion US dollars. By 2020, that number had jumped to $4.3 trillion. And by 2024, that projection is targeted at $6.4 trillion. So it is growing, and it's still growing a lot. But just as retail was disrupted by e-commerce, the next disruption will be that of social commerce. And here's where it's going to be really interesting for us. Influencers and influencer marketing is disrupting traditional advertising as well, making the power of social commerce that much more potent. Social commerce directly connects consumers who are looking for products to those product brands through people who endorse those brands, all through social media on your phones. Social commerce represents an enormous revenue opportunity. In fact, the financial world has put a number on that revenue potential for social commerce. That number is $3.4 trillion globally. Now imagine, if we could just capture 1% of that $3.4 trillion, that would be $34 billion in business for Nu Skin. So who wants a piece of that? I'm sure all of those people on the board would love to participate in that. In essence, social commerce takes the best of traditional face-to-face, person-to-person business, which includes our passionate sales force, trusted product recommendations, and a connected community. And we expand it with a digital-first, socially enabled, affiliate-powered marketing engine, powered by you. Does that sound familiar? Next, our world is increasingly connected. I interact with a bunch of connected devices just like you every single day of my life that make my life better. I wake up every morning with my connected iPhone and get fed my morning news. My connected thermostat adjusts my home temperature so it's perfect for me. I put on my connected Garmin watch. I jump on my connected Peloton bike. I get in my connected car that gets me to work where I connect with my teams via Zoom all day, just like you do every day that you're recruiting in the business. And that's just by 8 a.m. We live in an increasingly connected world that enables our lives to be even more amazing. The more we use these connected devices, the more we expect that connectivity in every area of our lives. We get used to more personalized experiences that meet individual needs. These intensely connected world spurs growth and innovation, and it pushes us all to step up and deliver experiences that you and our customers truly expect. This is shaping what is now being called the we economy, where we curate our own lives. And our third trend that we're facing today is a pivotal time for entrepreneurs just like you. Entrepreneurship is skyrocketing around the globe. While the gig economy has been with us for quite a while, the past year or so has really changed the way we all look at work. More and more people now realize that they can work remotely and still be productive. They love the flexibility of working from home or wherever they want to work. There's no longer work that's defined by when and where, but how you get it done. In fact, according to a recent McGraw-Hill article, 7 out of 10 people you see every day are thinking about starting their own business. Think about that. The vast majority of people want to start their own business. They just don't know how to start their own business. So these economic macro trends, social commerce, connected consumerism, and the global gig economy are definitely powerful and moving in our favor. It's up to us to paddle as hard as we can and catch that wave just like when we're surfing. But with every opportunity comes challenges, and with every challenge comes opportunities. That's the case for any business. It's imperative that we as innovators understand the challenges that we face and that we constantly work to overcome them by evaluating and evolving our business. The direct selling industry is highly regulated in every market where we do business. Social media platforms reinforce regulations. So when you post on social media, everything you post must always reflect true and accurate statements. So following our company's policies is the best and safest way to build your business. I always say that what we have is truly good enough. There is no need to overpromise and underdeliver in our new skin world. We're also facing an ever-expanding entrepreneurial landscape, or the gig economy we just talked about. Direct selling was the original gig, and really, frankly, the only gig for decades. But those days are gone. There are tons of opportunities and options out there now. People wanting more flexible lifestyles today can now drive for Uber or DiDi Driver, can rent their homes on Airbnb, review products online, deliver groceries from the grocery store, and lots more. There's even an app where you can rent someone's backyard pool for the day, rent out your car, or even the clothes in your closet. So we're not the only gig in town. Now, fortunately for us, we're not just another gig. We are so much more. We offer flexibility for people to work when, where, and how they want. Doing that is also fulfilling. I can't think of a better way to spend our time than empowering people to improve lives through this new skin business. So we find ourselves in a moment with huge opportunities ahead. A $3.4 trillion social commerce economy, a world of connected consumerism, and an emerging gig economy. And we also face growing pressures in regulatory and competition for entrepreneurs' time and attention. So how do we win in such a polarizing landscape filled with challenges and opportunities? In his book, The Obstacle is the Way, Ryan Holiday talks about this stoic philosophy that most of the time, the obstacles we actually face in life are in fact themselves the way forward. Now think about that for a moment. Every obstacle is actually an opportunity that enables the innovator to pivot, to adjust, to adapt. By leaning into the future, we will not only survive as a company and as individuals, we will thrive. This is where we win. Nu Skin is now in our fourth era of entrepreneurial innovation. It all began with our clean before clean was a thing product philosophy, all of the good and none of the bad. And our first to market global seamless business opportunity way back in the 1980s. We next forayed into nutrition with Pharmanex, bringing true scientific rigor to a then obscure supplements category, and complemented this with the adoption of e-commerce into our business in the 90s. In the 2000s, where we were marked by scientific breakthroughs around devices like the biophotonic scanner and the galvanic spa, and age-lock proprietary science, which led the company into a new phase of understanding one's body through gathering insights through data. Our next era of growth will be fueled by the macro trends that I just mentioned and building upon the strengths of our empowerment mission and our deep roots in beauty and wellness innovation. So first, let's talk about our mission: to be a force for good by empowering people to improve lives through our innovative products, our rewarding opportunities, and our enriching culture. This statement has never rang more true than it does right now. Everyone is seeking a better life, to look, feel, live better. This is what our founders envisioned for the company back in 1984, and it's even more true today. But there are approximately 8 billion people on the planet, and we here at Nu Skin have literally reached just a small fraction of this massive, broader population. The question we have is, how can we truly empower all people, not just a few? We have to expand our business to provide a variety of opportunities. Next, we revised our vision, which was at the time all about becoming the world's leading direct selling company. With all of the macro trend changes, including the emergence of social commerce and the gig economy, we realized that this vision was far too limiting for the future prospects of Nu Skin. We needed to think bigger. So we've evolved our vision statement to become the world's leading innovative beauty and wellness company that's powered by a dynamic affiliate opportunity platform. This new vision is critical because it consists of two key elements. First, becoming the world's leading innovative beauty and wellness company, and second, powered by our dynamic affiliate opportunity platform, which is you. So let's dive deeper into these two key elements for just a moment in the vision. First, what does it mean to become the world's leading innovative beauty and wellness company? It all begins with the spirit of innovation that is so deep within the roots of Nu Skin. We build upon this foundation year after year, gathering the capabilities necessary to define the next era of growth. We know how much potential the global beauty device market has. In fact, the market will reach over $50 billion by 2028. Euromonitor has named Nu Skin the world's #1 at-home beauty device systems brand for 4 years running now. We had built this position through amazing products like the Galvanic Facial Spa and the Body Spa, and we've since expanded our leadership position with additional products like ageLOC Luma Spa and Boost. This unique market position as a beauty device systems leader, combined with the connected consumer macro trend, will enable us to leap forward into becoming the world's leader in connected beauty. This is really important. Just as the iPhone, Alexa, and Peloton have completely enhanced the consumer experience in their product categories, Nu Skin's connected devices will enable us to lead in the connected beauty and wellness space. In fact, our ambition is to truly become the Apple of beauty and wellness. Now, how are we going to do this? One word: empower me. Empower Me Personalized Beauty and Wellness is Nu Skin's next big thing. We will be taking our award-winning beauty and wellness devices and connecting them via IoT technology to our ever-expanding digital ecosystem to deliver more personalized, curated customer experiences. By connecting these devices, we'll enable consumers to learn even more about their personal care and nutrition needs through their own personalized experiences. This will all begin starting in 2022 with the introduction of an expanded consumer app called Vera that provides personal skincare consultation right from your phone. We'll then expand Empower Me by beginning to introduce connected versions of your favorite devices throughout the year. You'll hear more about Empower Me from our Chief Product Officer, Steve Hatchett, and Chief Science Officer, Dr. Joe Chang, later in the broadcast and workshops. So it's fair to say that with our products, the best is literally yet to come. Now, the second part of our vision is critically important, which is about being empowered by our dynamic affiliate opportunity platform. This is where you all come in. For Nu Skin, the company's job has been about two simple tasks. Number one, to provide you with the world's best products, and number two, to ensure that you have a vibrant empowerment opportunity. As I mentioned earlier, we have a history of innovating our business model going all the way back to the 1990s with the world's first global seamless business model. We evolved that model again in the 2000s when our then novel Maximizer plan, which calculated commissions in two separate ways and paid you the better in both. Most recently, we evolved the model again to expand the appeal of our empowerment opportunity through velocity, to provide you faster, more flexible, and fulfilling rewards for you to build your business your way. This new business model has enabled an entirely new kind of business building known as social commerce, which has begun to emerge in several markets around the world. It all began in the UK nearly 5 years ago when a few young entrepreneurs began to look at the business differently. They saw the expansive power and reach of social media and how they could leverage it to attract, connect, and nurture a whole new demographic of customers who didn't even know about Nu Skin. Since then, social commerce has begun to spread around the world, creating significant momentum in Latin America and the US. We're also beginning to see new forms of emerging social commerce in Korea, in Southeast Asia, and in Japan. And we're seeing a unique form of social commerce taking shape in China with its own unique digital ecosystem and business model. What's so critical to realize about social commerce is that this model relies upon all the critical elements of our traditional business model. Trusted person-to-person product recommendations, training and development of our sales force, and it accelerates those things with the power, scale, and reach of social media to attract, connect, and nurture customers and sales teams. While I'm excited about the progress we've made to date, we still have not even unlocked the true potential of our business. We must continue to unleash the power of our affiliates to attract and connect even more customers through new digital tools like our new affiliate app called Stella that will be released out in 2022 as well. We continue to look for incentives that provide affiliates with what you need to build your business. You will hear more about these innovations later in the broadcast from our Chief Growth Officer, Connie Tang, who you just heard from a few minutes ago. So by leaning further into the principles of velocity and social commerce, we will be able to reach many times more people and truly realize our mission of being a force for good by empowering all people to improve lives through our products, our opportunity, and this enriching culture that we have at Nu Skin. Now, before I close, there's one more part of our mission statement that stands out to me as being the secret sauce for why we have experienced the success we've had to date. There are literally millions of businesses that are founded every single year. So why is it that Nu Skin not only survives, but we thrive, and we've done so for nearly 40 years? Our mission to be a global force for good is at the heart of everything we do. Nu Skin is a company driven by our purpose. It's our fuel, and it has been since day one. We strive to be a force for good in everything that we do, empowering people, not just you and your customers, but also our communities around the globe. Just as people are looking for a way to look, feel, and live better, they're also searching for a way to make an impact on the planet. We offer that too. Through our Force for Good Foundation, children around the globe are learning to read, receiving life-saving heart surgeries, nourishing meals, and so much more, because of Nu Skin and because of you and your generosity. Today, more than ever, people are looking for companies that align with their values. Nu Skin's values are rock solid, and anyone who chooses to join our community can be proud to be aligned with us. My good friend and our last CEO, Rich Wood, talked about our Force for Good with 3 key areas: people, products, and planet. So let me give you a quick update on what we're doing in each of those areas. I continue to be amazed at the generosity of all of you who contribute to our Nourish the Children initiative, which now feeds more than 120,000 children every single day through our charitable partners. If you're not familiar with Nourish the Children, I really encourage you to get involved with this initiative. And in just a few minutes, you're going to hear from our chairman, Steve, who has a big update for you on all that work. We're so proud of the work that you do and the impact that this program is having on children in many countries throughout Africa, Asia, and the Americas. You Nourish the Children ambassadors are literally a force for good. Next, our products. Our Epic line is a great example of sharing with those in need. Epic is a line that was literally built with purpose. So it makes sense that for each product sold, 25 cents goes to the Force for Good Foundation. And for 25 years, those Epic donations have been making an impact through our foundation, with more than $13 million donated to date. Epic set the pace for what it means to give back with its per product donation model. So on its 25th anniversary, it's only fitting to announce that we will also begin extending donations to other products in our portfolio, beginning right now. For every Luma Spa sold, beginning today through the end of this year, the company will donate a portion of each sale to our Force for Good Foundation. And we'll continue to extend this donation program to other products in the years ahead. Let's see how much good we can do by adding Luma Spa to our Force for Good donations program, starting today. This is all part of our commitment to be a true global force for good in everything that we do. And finally, planet. We were together at Live in 2019 when we announced several sustainability commitments with the goal of ensuring that all of our product packaging will become recycled, recyclable, reusable, reduced, renewable by 2030. I'm really happy to report that we've delivered on our first milestone of that commitment with our top 20 products during 2020. Already, we've started to see the impact globally with the dramatic reduction in tonnage of paper and plastic and the reduction of carbon emissions by 83% per product through our eco-friendly Epic packaging. We're also looking closely at product ingredients and adding additional levels of transparency for you and your customers. When you have a chance, check out the new ingredient dictionary on our sustainability website. It's a great resource for you as you build this business. Now, as I close here, I go all the way back to the foundation of this company. Our mission is to be a global force for good by empowering people to improve lives through our innovative products, our rewarding opportunities, and our enriching culture. I joined this company more than 26 years ago as a 21-year-old kid who knew nothing about empowerment. about beauty and wellness, or about being a force for good. But I bought into this mission, and it has made all the difference in my life. There is nothing more needed on this planet than empowerment. People need to understand this reality, that we control the quality of our life and our future. Many people think that success is an ethereal concept that's only obtained by having the right schooling or degree, the right credentials, or knowing the right people. It is not. Success is achieved through individual determination, ingenuity, and helping others. Success is determined by associating with people who share your same values and ambition and are willing to act on those. Success is being part of something, a movement that's so much bigger than us, a community far bigger than yourself. This movement is Nu Skin. There's no community like Nu Skin. There's no company like Nu Skin. So I say this to you, go confidently in the direction of your dreams and live the life you've imagined. We have a lot of lives to improve, Nu Skin family, so let's go get them. Thank you very much.
It's time to play Nu Skin Spin.
Hi, Ryan. I'm here with Blake and Steven. It's not every day that we get to have some great fun and conversation with a couple of our founders. And as long as they're here, we're going to learn some great things about Nu Skin and play a little game with them. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Okay, we've got two guys up for a game, ready to have some fun. Here's how it works. Each of you will have the opportunity to earn some Nu Skin Force for Good dollars. And then at the end of the game, whatever amount of money you have raised will all be donated to the Nu Skin Force for Good Foundation. How does that sound?
Let's do it.
That sounds good. All right, well, since you started the foundation, I knew you'd be up for it. All right, are you ready for Nu Skin Spin?
Ready, set, go.
Yeah. All right. Various sales leaders are going to ask you questions. You give your answer. Whoever gets the correct answer gets to spin the wheel and earn that money for the Force for Good Foundation, which of course is empowering children all around the world. So let's give it a go. Let's play.
Let's do it.
All right. We have questions that have been sent in from leaders around the world. Here is our first question.
What year did Nu Skin officially become a company?
1984. It was a long time ago. I don't know if you can remember that. Back then, life was simple. We just had to create a skincare product that had all of the good and none of the bad.
Those were the days. We were in our early 20s, just figuring it out, working out of a small living room in Provo. You remember when we had those original products delivered in 10-gallon containers, and we had to carefully hand-fill bottles and apply labels ourselves?
I do. Do you remember that we didn't have anything to put them in, so people had to bring their own container, and we'd give them a spoonful of product?
That was complicated.
And that spoon became a symbol today for all of the good, none of the bad, and which is Nu Skin in a whole.
That was kind of the beginning of a culture of creativity, wasn't it? Creating this culture and developing this legacy took work, intentionality, and a whole lot of creativity. We started with the foundation of having strong values. Even then, we thought long and hard about how we wanted to be different as a company. We wanted to create the best opportunity and the best products for our sales leaders, customers, and employees.
Okay, both of you, great answers. We learned a lot from both of you, but I think it was Blake who buzzed in first. So Blake, spin the wheel. $250, great, all going to the Force for Good Foundation, but that's not enough. We've got to have some more money earned for the foundation. All right, let's go to our next question.
Who inspired you?
Steve, you're first.
Actually, for me personally, it was actually Blake and Sandy who inspired me to come to Nu Skin and help start this company. I was finishing law school, or had just finished law school at the same time that Blake had finished business school. And I had dreams of being a high-powered lawyer, or any powered lawyer, when I got a call from Blake, my old college buddy. He asked me to meet with he and Sandy and hear their vision and energy. And that passion that they had for this thing that they were beginning was so inspiring that it caused me to want to join the two of them and start this company. And I am so grateful that I did.
Great answer. But as long as we've got you, what inspires you, Blake?
Oh, it's the Nu Skin family that inspires me, our sales leaders, their desire to be entrepreneurs and to be willing to be a force for good in the world and really improve other people's lives. The effort that they put forth is the reason that I love Nu Skin. I love to see how hard they work and to overcome obstacles and accomplish a miracle.
I couldn't agree more. I see that, and I'm inspired by the Nu Skin family all around the world every day. Okay, you won that one, so you get to spin the wheel. Spin the wheel, Steve. $400 more. Let's keep earning money for the Force for Good Foundation and go to our next question.
What was the first international market opened by Nu Skin?
I know the answer. You're a little slow on almost all of these. It was Canada. Do you remember this?
That is true. It was Canada.
You may remember the excitement of going into a new market for the first time when we were called Nu Skin International before that, just because it sounded good.
I actually remember going into Idaho for the first time.
That was our first international market. We had big dreams of expansion, and it sounded good. So in 1990, we launched Canada, and soon after that, we looked toward Asia because that's where we had the most interest amongst our distributor force. And then we went to Hong Kong and then Taiwan, and then we started looking to Japan.
All that. You'll remember that the original name we were thinking of was Nu Skin Intergalactic.
And then we went to Mars.
Not yet.
Oh.
That'll be our next name.
There's more. The success in Japan led to further international expansion in new markets such as Korea, Australia, Southeast Asia, Europe, and then mainland China. Today, nearly 50 markets around the world. Pretty crazy what has happened. It has been a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Truly.
Well, it sounds like you've built a very strong foundation of market support in those early years. Blake, you buzzed in first on that one. Can you give the Nu Skin spin a whirl? Go. $500 more for the Force for Good Foundation. Let's keep earning and go to the next question.
What are the challenges you experience and how did you overcome these challenges?
Sorry, I happened.
Finally, you're coming around.
I was just a little faster.
You were just pushing it from the previous question.
I was just quite a bit faster. You know, it wasn't easy.
No,
was it, Blake?
No, it wasn't.
We had so many challenges along the way. We didn't know how to navigate all the various international currencies and the various regulatory environments. We didn't speak the languages. We weren't experts in international business really at all. But we were able to gather a great team around us. We knew we had products that people wanted and that they would benefit from, and a business opportunity that would change lives in a very positive way. We, our team, were very creative. We worked hard. We were problem solvers. We always found a way to innovate and put our sales leaders and customers first.
I love that. We're still trying to do that today, our sales leaders and our great customers too. All right, well, overcoming challenges just makes us stronger and better for the future. That's what it's done for Nu Skin, right?
It does.
Correct.
Okay, so how about we spin the wheel?
Okay, let's do it.
Steve, you get a spin.
It's your turn.
Come on, big dollar amount. We want to help as many kids as we can, and it lands on. Okay, $250 more for the children around the world who need it the most. Thank you so much. Let's keep earning money by going to our next question.
How important is teamwork when building business?
I got this one. Teamwork is essential. I know Sandy and Steve and I were fortunate to have each other in those beginning days. Surround yourself with good people. Surround yourself with a team that you like and that you trust, and it'll make an enormous difference in your Nu Skin experience. This business is filled with great people. We have a strong community of leaders worldwide who want to help you to succeed, and that's why it's so much easier than it used to be. Nu Skin staff are also there to help you.
Yeah, I couldn't agree anymore.
Right, teamwork is critical to any success that we achieve in business. All right, Blake, it's your turn. Spin the wheel, make it a big one. Woohoo, $500.
Nice.
All right, so far we are up to $1,900 for the children, the Force for Good Foundation. Are we ready for the next question?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Okay. We have many new people who have joined the Nu Skin family over the past year or so, and we haven't been able to get together very much, if at all. So this leads us to our next question.
What advice do you give to someone who is just starting out in this business?
Yes, I was first. My advice would be to get ready to work hard. No business opportunity that's a true opportunity is going to be easy. You'll need to focus your efforts and learn new skills and listen and learn from your team around you. Be genuine and ethical. Keep it accurate. You want to be honest in your dealings with your customers and your potential recruits. Success in this business requires trust. And as you build trust by being trustworthy, the chances of you being successful grow and grow. If you love our products, and we know you all do, your enthusiasm will be enough to promote them. Don't make false claims. There's no need. Just share why you love them.
We do have the best products around. Couldn't agree more. That's great advice for business and just for life in general. Thanks for sharing that. All right, Steve, you went first. Spin the wheel. It's for the children who need us. After all, take a spin. $250, add it to the total. And then let's go to our next question.
What are you the proudest of?
This is a tricky question that they're asking, but for me, it's the Force for Good efforts, and in particular, the difference that we're making with our Nourish the Children initiative. I'm happy to announce here in this game show that we now have reached 750 million meals purchased and donated through this wonderful initiative. Did you know, Blake, that it was 2002 when we started the Nourish the Children initiative? The impact has been life-changing and even life-saving for many of these children. Last year alone, 46 million meals were purchased and donated to malnourished children. Each day, about 120,000 children are fed because of this distributor force, these sales leaders, and our employees. It's been you, them, all of you on this broadcast, and Nu Skin leaders all over the world who have heard the call for help and then responded in a magnificent way. Thank you and congratulations on reaching 750 million meals.
You know, that is truly amazing and incredible, Steve. Our Force for Good culture is so inspiring to me and to all the world. To think all of the children we've helped throughout the past 37 years is humbling, to say the least. Do you remember what our first Force for Good project was?
I think that very first Force for Good initiative that we, at least international initiative that we went forward with, was with Dr. Paul Cox and Secology. Or was it centered around our work with finding a cure for EB, epidermolysis bullosa?
I think it is Secology, maybe EB. Now I'm not sure, but you have a point. EB, as that was one of our early projects as well, around that same time period. So they're about the same time.
You know who would know the answer to this question?
Ruth would.
Ruth may not.
She knows everything.
She's too young.
No.
She was thinking about being born back
She
when
wasn't
this was
born
happening.
yet.
But I bet Sandy would know.
Are you going to phone a friend?
I think we need a lifeline here.
Sure, we can absolutely do that. We've got technology. Why not? Blake, you okay with that?
You bet.
All right, Steve, get Sandy on the phone. Phone a friend.
Okay, it's ringing. Sandy, she's up here now.
There she is.
Thanks for joining us. Blake and I are here with Ruth, playing a fun game where we're raising money for the Nu Skin Force for Good Foundation. Now, no pressure, but we've called you to have you tell us what our first Force for Good project was. And I also thought that it was important that the Nu Skin family around the world hear from you the answer to this question as well. What are you most proud of?
Thanks, Steve. And what a difficult question to pick one thing. So many things come to my mind. But for me, I'm most proud of our Force for Good efforts. The Force for Good started 25 years ago with our first nonprofit partner, Secology. It started when Dr. Paul Cox, a great friend of all of ours, learned that commercial loggers wanted to cut down the forest near the Falealupo village in Samoa, where he was currently conducting research. He knew he needed to help, and his study of indigenous plants led to the development of what would become the EPIC line. He wanted to return the funds to the people who helped him make the breakthrough discoveries, and we shared his vision of giving back and improving lives. We partnered with Paul, created the Epic Line, and donated to build a walkway that would protect the Faleulupo forest while promoting tourism that fueled the local economy. That was our very first Force for Good project. Now, our efforts have grown from those humble beginnings to include tens of thousands of life-saving heart surgeries throughout Asia, to more than 100 water wells in Malawi, Africa, to 25 New Hope libraries in Korea, to name only a few of our projects. I'm so incredibly proud of our Force for Good projects around the world, and I love the work that we do together, and I love that Nu Skin started so many years ago with a desire to give back.
Oh, that was perfect. Thank you, Sandy, for sharing with us. It was Seacology.
You were right.
So I was right.
We were right.
Yeah, we were right. I'm glad that she could settle that for us. It's incredible what we've accomplished through our Force for Good efforts.
That was so much fun, and it was great to have Sandy be part of Nu Skin Spins. Your ability to empower everybody that you meet is just really inspiring, whether it's through our Force for Good efforts or our products or through the business opportunity. I'll bet you two never really imagined that Nu Skin would be what it is today in 50 markets with nearly 1.5 million customers, providing a robust product offering and then traded on the New York Stock Exchange and just making a difference in so many people's lives. I am so glad you called Sandy, Steve. All right, you got that one, so you get to spin the wheel, make it a big one.
All right, I'm gonna try really hard this time.
Okay, that's awesome. $1,000. Yay, a high five from over here. All right, well, we've got the next question. Let's take a look and earn some more money.
Hi everyone, so my question is, what has been the critical reason that Nu Skin have been such a success over the last 37 years, and what has made them such a leader in the wellness and beauty industry?
No. You have to live with whatever happens.
When you got it.
I've always said the business is about problem solving. It started when we had to think out of the box with our compensation plan. 37 years ago, we did this on 3x5 cards by hand on the floor. Sandy and I would figure out where this 35 cents went and write it on each card. I remember having all those things spread out and it giving me a headache. We quickly hired a computer programmer who helped us move that process to a PC. We've come a long way since those early days to now, offering a global seamless compensation program.
You know, another reason that we've become leaders in the beauty and wellness industry is our ability to reinvent ourselves and not be afraid to evolve over time. Nu Skin's ability to continue to innovate and stay ahead of the competition has been critical to a success over these many years. It seems like just yesterday that we perceived that we needed to continue to think outside of the skincare box. And we had that expansion into the Pharmanex brand. Later, as we saw the trends in anti-aging and in gene expression, we launched our ageLOC brand. Nu Skin has always been committed to innovating and capitalizing on trends in the marketplace. This is one of the many reasons why I love Nu Skin.
If Sandy were still on the phone with us, she would remind us of the secret sauce that we can't forget, our sales leaders in the Nu Skin family. They're the magic in the equation. We would not be the leader in wellness and beauty in our categories if not for all of you, our sales leaders. You are the secret sauce. You are the magic that drives this business. Your desire to do good in the world is what drives this business. We learned that early in the journey.
I could not have said it any better myself than you two founders. What an amazing journey that you have been a part of, that you've led for the past 37 years. Blake, you got that one. Spin the wheel. $900 more. Currently, we have raised $4,000 for the Force for Good Foundation with just a little game, Nu Skin Spins. Good spinning, right?
We should play more often.
We should play more often. Okay, we just have a little bit of time, but we're going to squeeze in one last question. Have a look.
What does the future look like in Nu Skin?
Well, to answer that question, the future's bright, and I believe the best is yet to come. I think this company is set up for success. The world is changing at unprecedented speed between digital and mobile and social evolution technology, and is creating opportunities for us to blaze a new path forward. I have great confidence in Ryan's vision and in his strategy. I love the direction we're headed to embrace new digital tools and social selling strategies. We love our new product offerings and love our company's culture of giving. With all that together, I believe the future is brighter than it's ever been.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Steve. Thank you. The global nature of our business demands that we change quickly. We're in close to 50 markets, and I believe we still have room to grow. It really has been a privilege for me to be part of this company and improving so many lives through your amazing work. I'm excited for what the future holds. Can't wait for the next chapter in Nu Skin's history.
Well, it has been an amazing history, but none of us would be here were it not for you and Sandy and then others right behind you. So thank you very much. And thanks for teaching us a little bit about the history and the future of Nu Skin by playing Nu Skin Spins. This has been so much fun. We've learned a lot from your insights and your knowledge. We need to play this game more often. All right, spin the wheel one more time. We got one more, Steve. Ready? Go. Give it a big one. More dollars. You raised $5,000 today for the Nu Skin Force for Good Foundation. That is awesome news. Thank you so much. High fives all around.
Thanks, Ruth. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. One more contest. Ready? Yeah.
So this is why I do Nu Skin business. So I met amazing company, amazing products. Thank you, Nu Skin. Bye bye.
喜欢如新是从黄金生态圈的产品开始的，高大上的外形、先进的科技以及优异的抗衰老方案，让我变成了一个妞粉。当我了解到公司善的力量的项目的时候，更是深受感动。丰富的事业精英伙伴活动不断为我们赋能，文化价值观的一致驱使我持续愿意与公司合作下去，并相伴终身。
ดิฉันภัทรวรรณสุขานิวาสเหตุผลที่ดิฉันตัดสินใจเข้าสู่ธุรกิจนูสกินก็เพราะว่ารวมถึงผลิตภัณฑ์นวัตกรรมคุณภาพผลิตภัณฑ์ที่ยอดเยี่ยมนอกเหนือจากนั้นดิฉันยังเห็นถึงโอกาสของการสร้างรายได้อย่างมากมายจากแผนปันผลของธุรกิจนูสกินด้วยค่ะ